talking about the 2611 mastermind roaming free in Pakistan now. It turns out he was also linked to Pakistan's atrocities on Indian army men at the line of control. We're talking about Jamaat-ud-Dawa chief Hafiz Saeed, who reportedly visited a village called Mandor Hazra in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, close to the LOC, just a week before the provocation by Pakistan. It is believed that Saeed was at the border to incite the border action teams to step up activity along the LOC. Headlines today's deputy editor Shiv Arur is at the line of control. He gets us more on these explosive revelations.
Is it any surprise that Lashkar-e-Taiba founder Hafiz Saeed spent New Year just across the line of control from Mendhar, where the incident of January the 8th actually happened? The fact is, intelligence agencies and top sources within the intelligence establishment confirmed to headlines today that Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jamaat-ud-Dawa founder Hafiz Saeed was actually visiting his village Mandor just across the line of control in Mendhar in Poonch, and that's where he not only met members of the Lashkar-e-Taiba and his other organizations, but also interacted with Pakistan army officials. Now, this is completely in line with the assessment that Hafiz Saeed has every intention to try and force the Pakistan army into heightening tensions, to actually increase the level of aggression and get things going in this winter season as far as facilitating the entry of Hafiz Saeed's own trained terrorists into Indian territory. The intelligence sources are also telling us this isn't the first visit that Hafiz Saeed has made. There were at least 2 occasions last year when cross-border violations followed very quickly visits of this terrorist mastermind to villages on the line of control. With camera person Dinesh Lal in Mendhar sector on the line of control, Shiv Arur for headlines today.
People like Saeed, they are part of the track 2 offensive against India, and they are very much part of Pakistani establishment, which is hell-bent upon creating problems for India and also exporting terror to India.
हाफिज सईद हो या पाकिस्तान की फौज हो या वहां जो टेररिस्ट ग्रुप्स हैं उनका हाथ हो, इसकी जिम्मेदारी पाकिस्तान की है। अगर पाकिस्तान की सरजमीन से इस तरीके का कोई भी वाकया होता है और हमारे मुल्क के अंदर इस तरीके से अंदर आकर वो हमारे फौजियों का कत्ल करते हैं, उन्हें शहीद करते हैं, तो इसके लिए पाकिस्तान की सरकार ही जिम्मेदार है।
The degree to which the ideology of the non-state, in this case the Lashkar, is influencing the orientation of the Pakistani establishment should be, I think, monitored very carefully.
तो ये जो लश्कर-ए-तोयबा है, अब ये कहाँ इस्तेमाल होगा? हर बार ये जम के जम्मू कश्मीर में होगा, तो उनको डेफिनेटली जो पाक आर्मी है उनका सपोर्ट होगा।
तो हाफिज सईद वहां पर पाकिस्तान आर्मी के साथ मिलकर उन्होंने अपने ग्रुप्स को एक्टिवेट किया होगा, और वहां से इसका मतलब ये भी है कि आगे आने वाले समय में और अटैक्स आएंगे कश्मीर के ऊपर। जो हाफिज सईद हैं वो वहां पर उनका 1 हफ्ते पहले होना कोई अचंभव वाली बात नहीं होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि हाफिज सईद पाकिस्तान आर्मी के 2 हिस्से हैं, और ये आपके दर्शकों को समझना बहुत जरूरी है।
Well, a grim prediction indeed. In fact, joining me now from the Mendhar sector at the LOC is Headlines Today's deputy editor Shiv Arur. Shiv, what's the latest that you've got? What are your army sources telling you about Hafiz Saeed's suspicious presence at the line of control, close to the line of control in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir just around New Year's time?
Well, top sources in the intelligence agencies, both the civil establishment as well as the military establishment, are confirming that just around New Year, there was a visit by Hafiz Saeed, founder of the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Jamaat-ud-Dawa, to a village called Mandor, which is close to his native place in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, which is just across the line of control that you can see behind me. Now, this visit wasn't a personal visit by any stretch. We learned from our sources, and it is part of this assessment, that he actually not only met members of the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Jamaat-ud-Dawa, but also met certain Pakistan army officials, perhaps even of the border action team that may have been responsible for what happened on January the 8th in this very sector where I'm standing. this particular visit is part of a series of visits, we're told by our sources in the army, to actually, sort of goad the Pakistan army into heightening tensions so that more terrorists can actually be infiltrated into
Okay.
Indian territory.